Hello, my name is MnstrHntrN003, and I'm playing a new game. Well, a new series on my channel, because this game is pretty old. I think the thing that made me want to play this game was because they announced the Mount&Blade Warband 2, not Mount&Blade Warband, but Mount&Blade 2, like a couple months ago. And I was wondering what videos I could add to my channel, because it's been mainly Minecraft for quite a while. And this is what I came up with. So I think I'm gonna just play this for a little bit. This is Mount&Blade Warband, if you can tell, but it is a mod called Native Expansion, which it doesn't change too many things from the base Mount&Blade Warband experience, but it has a couple cool things in the actual game. Like, I think it had like improved weapons. There's more types of horses. There's like there's like noble troops, and there's just a lot of stuff that seems pretty cool to me. So I'm gonna start a new game. Here we go. Welcome adventure to Mount&Blade Warband. Before beginning the game, you must create your character. Remember that in the traditional medieval society depicted in the game, war and politics are usually dominated by male members of the nobility. That does not, however, mean that you should not choose to play as a female character, or one who is not of noble birth. Male nobles may have a somewhat easier start, but women and commoners can attain all the same goals, and in fact may have a much more interesting, if more challenging, early game. Select my character's gender. I'm gonna go with male, because that's what I am. You were born years ago in a land far away. Your father was... And these things actually do impact what your character is, like his skills and effects and what he can do in the game world. Like, if you go with the noble, I think you start out with a flag and nobility recognizing who you are. If you try to start out as a merchant, I think you add like something to pole arms, and then you have a bit more cash. Warrior, you're better with swords, and you have like better strength and stuff like that. Hunter is better archery. Nomad is better horsemanship, and thief is better like throwing skill, and I think like haggling. I forget what it's actually called. I'll go with a hunter. You were the son of a family who lived off the woods, doing whatever they needed to make ends meet. Hunting, woodcutting, making arrows, even just about poaching whenever things got tight. Winter was never a good time for your family, as the cold took animals and people alike, but you always lived to see another dawn, though your brothers and sisters might not have been so fortunate. You started to learn about the world almost as soon as you could walk and talk. You spent your early life as... page? No. Craftsman, shop assistant. That could come in handy for trading. Stepchild would be like horsemanship. I think it would be shop assistant, because I won't be making money. As a boy growing out of childhood, you apprenticed as a wealthy merchant, picking up the trade over years of working shops and driving caravans. You soon became adept at the art of buying low, selling high, and leaving the customer thinking they got the better deal. Then as a young adult, life changed as it always does. You became... What's a troubadour? Oh, I think those are like bards, like they go around with music and stuff. A squire, university student, goods peddler, smith. I think goods peddler and smith are like, smith gets you strength and money, and this gets you trading and money. But as I'm gonna be a sort of a archery character, I'm gonna go with actually no. I do want a lot of cash. That's the only thing. I'll go with the smith. Though the distinction felt sudden to you, somewhere along the way you had become a man, and the whole world seemed to change around you. You pursued a career as a smith, crafting items of function and beauty out of simple metal. As time wore on, you became a master of your trade, and fine work started to fetch fine prices. With food in your belly and logs on your fire, you could take pride in your work and your growing reputation. But soon everything changed, and you decided to strike out on your own as an adventurer. What made you take this decision was... No, I'm not really like... What would a blacksmith want with revenge? Like, what? Loss of a loved one? Become an adventurer for that? Wanderlust? Find prices, master trade, beauty at a simple yeah, I don't think so. Forced out of your home. Less for money and power. Brutality mode. No. I read about this and it's just so hard. Like, people don't even join you. You like start out as a... You have to start out hiring people from taverns, and those are pretty expensive. I don't want that. Dark Knight Invasion. They, from what I read, they are like, their troops are really powerful. They're really like difficult to defeat. And if you join them, you can get like, basically everyone goes to war against these guys after they take on like after they take over about half of a nation or a faction. Then the other factions are like, oh, they're trouble. We should probably do something about that. And I sort of like that idea, especially if it's like if I have my own faction by that time. So I'm gonna let them invade. Only you know exactly what caused you to give up your old life and become an adventurer. To everyone else, it's clear that you're now motivated solely by personal gain. You want to be rich, powerful, respected, feared. You want to be the one whom others hurry to obey. You want people to know your name and tremble whenever it is spoken. You want everything, and you won't let anyone stop you from having it. That's a bit mean, a bit cruel, but I mean, some of that is good, some of that's not. I don't really want to be feared, but I want to be respected. I don't want them to be trembling when they speak about me, but you know, you can't have it all. You can't have everything. Let's get this. What will the game saving policy be? Realistic, no quitting without saving. Allow me to quit without saving. I'm a wimp. Yeah. Enter a name and okay. So I'm gonna be an archer. And I'm gonna be really good at trading. Which one is trade? Okay, obviously. You need, what is this? Charisma, intelligence, agility, and strength. I think for bows, you need strength and agility, and then I'll put the rest in for trade. And then I'll put in power draw. Put one of those. Put one in riding, and of course archery. Archery. I need something to go back on whenever I'm getting like low on arrows or something like that. So I'm gonna go with one-handed so I can get shields too. So let's put some of that. Okay, my name shall be. My name shall be. I'm gonna base it off of one of my favorite book series, Iraq, Erak, however you pronounce it. It's from that's from like it's like a medieval setting book, and if anyone thinks they know where it's from, then you can like post a comment saying where you think it's from. But if you don't, whatever, you're not really missing out on really anything, because I'm not gonna be acting as if I was him anyway. Done. Okay, so now I am creating my character. Okay, skin. Some of those look really weird. Oh, no, it's a phone call. No, no. Okay, if you could tell, there was a short break. If you could tell from like the music in the background, like it might have just suddenly switched to something else, but I paused the recording to do that phone call. Sorry about that. I was choosing a skin. That one looks decent. Beard. I like that one. Let's go with that one. Oh wait. Oh, I like that one too. Let's go with that one. That one looks pretty cool. He's like a sort of man that doesn't have time to shave, but he finds it rarely. Not like that. And that's just a lazy. Like that's, you can tell it's just lazy. Okay, so no. Maybe. Maybe. No. 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 Hell no. 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 I'll go with that one. Looks pretty cool. Age. I'll make him as young as can be. Like he's gonna be inexperienced as he goes in. He's black hair. Yeah, black hair. I'm not gonna mess with that. I mean, we're already like 12 minutes in. I'm whatever. Done. You hear about Calaradia, a land torn between rival kingdoms battling each other for supremacy. A haven for knights and mercenaries, cutthroats and adventurers, all willing to risk their lives in pursuit of fortune, power, or glory. In this land, which holds great dangers and even greater opportunities, you believe you may leave your past behind and start a new life. You feel that finally, you hold the key of your destiny in your hands, free to choose as you will, and that whatever course you take, great adventures will await you. Drawn by the stories you hear about Calaradia and its kingdoms, you... Now, if you just, like, join a caravan or ship to these places, you don't necessarily have to start out in those places. It just means you start near there, and the tutorial will start in in one of these places. Now, I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna be an archer, so you think I would have to go with the Vagers, because they're like the archer guys. But I don't really wanna... I wanna be like the only decent archer on the field. Like, I wanna be known for my archery. And Vagers, if I start out from the Vagers, it's gonna be like, oh, he's Vager, he got archers from them. So I'm gonna go with the guys that like never use bows or crossbows. It's Nords, really, because most of the Nords are footmen. Rodoks have crossbows. Serna Sultanate, I think they have decent archers. Kurdic Knight are like full of archers on horseback. Vaegir, they're known for archery. They have like very few footmen and cavalry. They're like all out archers. And Swadia is like knights and heavy armored people. They're like, I think the most overpowered out of the entire thing. That's why they have like at least 2 wars going on at any time. So I'm gonna go with the Nords. You took passage with a trading longship carrying grill falcons from the furthest reaches of the north to be bartered for linen and wool, and sailed early in the season, but the master reckoned that the risks of drifting ice and later winter storms could be justified by arriving ahead of the sea raiders, who by April would be sailing forth from their island lairs to ravage Calradia's coasts. It was some relief when your ship came in sight of the delta of the Vil and Boluk rivers, and a short while later rode past tidal flats and coastal marshes to the city of Sargoth, home to the sea raiders' distant kinsmen, the Nordic lords, who a few generations ago had carved themselves a kingdom in this rich but troubled land. You are exhausted by the time you find the inn in Sargoth and fall asleep quickly. However, you wake before dawn and are eager to explore your surroundings. You venture out onto the streets, which are deserted. All of a sudden, you hear a sound that stares the hairs on a sound that stands the hairs on your neck of your head. Yeah. How do you mess that up twice? Okay. You hear a sound that stands the hairs of your neck on end. The rasp of a blade sliding from its scabbard. What the heck? I'm like nearly naked. First person. Oh, what the heck? Thought I had a bow, not a crossbow. What the heck is this? Keep missing him too. He has a bow. Can I take his bow? Oh, he hit me. Oh, sword. No. 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 Whoa. Oh, I killed him. Can I take anything? Nordic sword. Equip. Wooden shield. Equip. Can I take your bow? No. Can I take your bow? I don't even know if I keep these things. Are you alright? Well, I guess you're alive at any rate. I'm not sure that we can say the same for the other fellow. As one less thief to trouble our streets at night. Though heaven knows he won't be the last. Anyway, maybe you can help me with something. Let's talk more inside. Out here, we don't know who's listening. Merchant takes you to his house and convinces you've not been followed. Comes near me to speak. Oh look, he's a cabbage salesman. Yeah, I'll kick your cabbage. Kick that cabbage. Some bread here. Kick the bread. I'll kick that bread. What's back here? Oh, look like he's not married. I mean, unless his like wife's out there. Yeah, I'll kick that candle. I'll kick that candle. Kick that fur. Oh, you can't even see my foot. I'll kick that fur. I'll kick that fur. Okay. This is a nice little house. Why is my guy like almost butt naked? Seriously. Oh, I can draw my weapon. Oh. See you. Oh, that was a direct headshot. Come on. Oh, can't hit him. Talk. Brigands in the hills, leaving their camp in the wild, venturing into town. Fear of men to keep an eye on the streets. They took his brother. They want a ransom. You'll give me a bit of silver. I'm interested. Won't be able to do this by yourself. So we need volunteers. Few lads in villages. Take this purse of 100 dinars. You won't be seeing that again. Need at least 5 men. And I'm still butt naked. Okay. Oh, quest log Q. How do I get out of here? Was it tab? Yeah, it was. There I am. And there's a mercenary warband just right there. Why am I no? Oh, I need more strength. I need more writing. I need shield 1. I have a hunting bow. Why am I not using that? It was 20 damage. Dang. Holy crap. Camp. demand fiefs from the player. No. I'm a wimp. A rebel? Hell no. No. From what I can see, it's just you have to visit them a lot. And I'm just like, oh, that doesn't make sense. You could just send them messages, but that's not in the mod. Or the module. Personality clashes, they can keep that. Long-term welding system. I'll turn that off. I'll turn that off too. Okay. Take an action, select the book to read, that. Wait, what? Oh, it's just saying that you could learn from it. Okay, so there I am. And yeah, so that was the beginning. I will end my video here, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.